So I'm just going to kind of go over a little bit on my experience on working for a YouTuber, specifically a GunTuber. He had a little bit million followers. He worked for his dad at his gun shop, and initially I started helping him film a little bit with these short content videos, and it was okay. He's just not very driven, right? So this in particular person, he has no drive. He doesn't know how to brand himself. Like, the dude has no money, right? He has over 1 million subscribers, has $0 because he doesn't know how to brand himself. He was super lackadaisical when it comes to editing and filming. I mean, he edited like old people fuck. I mean, it would take like 2 months for him to edit like 3 videos, 4 videos, right? The dude's like 22, 23, 24, something like that. He's pretty young, but he just doesn't know how to really brand himself that well. We gotta pop this. After I started kind of learning that, dude has no money. He has no idea what he's doing. And he kind of just got YouTube famous out of luck. So I'm kind of riding the wave, whatever. It's a pain in the dick. Like, he has zero artistic ability. He hired me to be the cameraman, but then tries and tells me like how I should film, even though, like, I don't know, it's really strange. Like, when you hire somebody to do something, usually you don't constantly micromanage. So, like, I would be at the same angle that we always film at, and he would shoot a perfect video, and then he would be like, oh no, let's do that again. And we would film the same thing like 10 times, right? Waste as much time as you could possibly think of on one little fucking 7-second short video. And then he just wouldn't edit it for like 2 weeks. So working for this dude was like unbearable. I'm sorry. It just wasn't. Every day I woke up, it was like, fuck, I gotta deal with this kid, right? And then he wanted to make like this Halloween video, Resident Evil video, whatever. I was like, okay, cool. So he buys like $40,000 worth of guns on his dad's credit card, dad's money, whatever. He obviously didn't have the money. He bought like every gun in the game, and so he wants me to film this. He's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna have a bunch of my friends come over and play as actors. It's like, okay, cool. Well, all the women that he wanted to come over were OnlyFans bitches, and I don't fuck with OnlyFans bitches, right? So I was like, find somebody else to do the cameraman work, right? So I didn't show up that day. I didn't show up the next day. Not like a no call, no show. Like, I wasn't officially working for this guy. I was more of like a friendly helper. So the 2 days that he needed a cameraman on the Halloween days, I didn't show up because I'm not going to go hang out with a bunch of whores all day, right? So he messaged us, like crazy messaged me saying that he's disappointed with my lack of work ethic and that I need to step it up and that I'm a Yahoo and all this other crazy shit, right? So I messaged him back and I was like, if you stop hanging out with whores and beating up on your 60-year-old dad, then maybe I can consider you a man, and maybe then we could, continue our business together. But unfortunately, I started hearing all these rumors. His dad confirmed that he puts his hands on him. So, like, I mean, the dude's just a piece of shit, right? On top of, like, using substances to pick up women at bars. Like, the dude is, like, literally a piece of shit. And then, in the winters, he goes down to Miami and does, like, the whole rich kid fucking, I'm at 3 festivals a week type shit. Just blowing his dad's money, right? I mean, the dude makes $0. He just runs through his dad's cash. So with that being said, you could see why I did not have a good time. 5 out of 10 would not recommend working for GunTuber. But that's my opinion and the guy that I worked with, right? It was terrible. I mean, I picked up a little bit on how his algorithm worked. I started a channel called The Ammo Guy, and I got like 3,300 subscribers in like 4 months. Not even 5 months, maybe. I mean, it was like, it's really easy to build a short content YouTube channel, especially if you're like dedicated enough to do it. So yeah, I mean, working for this guy was just terrible. I mean, all he talked about was like women and fucking spending his dad's money. It was just really annoying. I mean, we pretty much just sat around and smoked 90% of the time, not gonna lie. Uh, we really didn't film a whole lot. I mean, we would, but like I said, he would ruin the whole fucking day by just like overthinking everything, and like he has no idea, honestly, how to brand himself, how to continue his channel, how to make money off of it, how to do any of this stuff. Like, and he's real big, and he's friends with all the other dudes that make tons of money, like Overton Windex, uh, Guns Blazing Ranch. I mean, they're all in like a big group chat together. None of the serious guys, right? No, no Grand Thumb, no Brandon Herrera, none of those guys. Just kind of like the short, fucking dorky dumbasses, you know. They're all in a group chat together. This dude is part of it. I worked for him for a little bit. It sucked. So that's pretty much all I have to say about that. I may make another video about it, going a little bit more into detail, but I just kind of wanted to share my experience and what it's like working for a YouTuber, because I did not have a good time. I just didn't. I would rather be a creator myself, even if it takes a couple years to get there. Working for somebody, especially who doesn't know how to brand themselves or make a business, a true business out of it, and somebody who does it as a hobby, it's like you really don't want to be around this kind of people, because they just don't care. So yeah, if you're ever in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and you want to see a GunTuber, let me know. I'll give you his address.